Peace and blessings. This is Soul Brother #1, Professor Soulskool'n Phenomenal, back on the scene with my soul school machine, Soul's Expression, another soul session. This is your daily dose, Sols to Souls, Black Power, baby. Yesterday we left off, today is Labor Day, and we left off Sunday talking about Peep game when it's in your face. A lot of you don't recognize game when you see it. So for 400 or 500 years we've been in the mindset of a Caucasian. Basically, the Caucasian has a gangster mentality. He takes, steals, kills, all what guys say don't do, this guy do. And then try to make you think he don't do it. You know, he got that nice side to him. But he said, can we all just get along? And then while he's telling you that and you trying to get along with him, on the other hand, he's stabbing you in your back. Remember that tune, smiling faces, pretend to be your friend, but all the while they want to do you in. They was talking about the Caucasoid. See, as long as you think in the frame of mind that they want you to think in, which is to love your enemy, pray for your enemy, you know, somehow they got it twisted up in the Bible that a guy could be getting ready to kill you, but you don't supposed to defend yourself. Just let him kill you. And if he steals from you, not only do you let him steal from you, you give him the shirt off your back after you stole your good shirt. You give him your raggedy shirt, and maybe that appeases him. But we talking about Jesus, and he said, "Be in the world, but not of the world." Why did he say that? Well, it's almost the same circumstances that we're in now. The Romans occupied all that region, Jerusalem. They was all over there. That was part of Africa, and they have already invaded Africa. They probably was occupying parts of what we call now the Arabian Peninsula. And the Pharisees, they were bowing down to the Romans and teaching the people the wrong theology or the wrong way. They basically was lying to the people. Now you're going to tell me that Jesus was a politician, or he was a Republican, or he was a Democrat. He was in favor of paying taxes. You know, you're going to tell me that Jesus was like that when it clearly reads that he wasn't. He was for his people. He was trying to wake his people up. And they foreseen him coming through the astrologers, you know, the stars. You know, it's a science to that, astronomy, science to that, and we had mastered it. The black man was here centuries before anyone else showed up, because we produced everyone else. They all came from us through grafting. So you're going to tell me that Isa, or Jesus, which y'all know him as, in all the writings that we've seen, he was even against the Pharisees. And he said, y'all call yourselves Jews, but y'all not Jews. You're a lie. Your father's the devil. Your truth ain't in you. And so they said that he was blaspheming Allah. I'm quite sure that was the terminology because he was speaking Aramaic and Hebrew. And if you go over there right now, the Christians over there, the Muslims over there, and the Jews over there say Allah. If they speak Aramaic or Arabic. Because Hebrew is the sister language of Arabic or Aramaic. So when Jesus said, peace be unto you, he said, assalamu alaikum. Or he said, shalom alaikum. So anyway, Jesus was trying to raise the consciousness of his people. So he was speaking in parables. And so there is wisdom in parables. And when he was speaking in parables, he said, one of the parables, he said, I and the Father are one. When you see me, you see the Father. And then another one he said, you could judge a tree by the fruit it bears. Another parable he said, when they asked him about taxes, he said, give unto Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and give unto God or Allah what belongs to Allah. And that's what I be saying all the time. Because they stole the gold and the silver, got us believing that paper money is gold or is valuable as silver and whatever. And the pawn shops, that's what they do. They collect gold, silver, diamonds. And that's real money all over the world. It don't lose its value like the American dollar. So if you was to pull your resources together, go to your local pawn shop, buy up all the real gold, because some of that gold is fake. But it's a way of telling real gold and real silver. Melt it down and put our ancestors' faces on there. Put Muhammad Ali's face, Tupac, Michael, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Noble Drew Ali, Marcus Garvey, Clarence 13X. Put some, I can't think of everybody right now because I'm trying to convey this point to you. Then, after we melt the gold down, put our faces on there, give them back them paper dollars. See, the object is to buy out all the pawn shops in the neighborhood, because most of them are run by Jewish, Caucasians, so-called Jews, Caucasians. And the Jews and the Italians, the Anglo and the Saxons, and the Normans, all of them have a take mentality, kill mentality, war mentality all the time. Now this thing is, we've been here trillions of years before they even showed up on the planet. And it's logical what I'm saying. It can be proven in no amount of time. Science will prove that the black man was the first on the planet and that they came from us. They don't want you to believe that, because every time they show you a history of the world, they always show the caveman. And I want you to watch this movie, Quest for Fire. Watch this movie, Quest for Fire. Moses was their man, the caveman. Now, before they were in caves, they were living among civilization. They was living among the original man. I'm not going to go too deep into that, but they always was causing trouble, so we had to, send them over to Europe. And then when Moses came and civilized them, taught them how to make a fire, how to eat, cook their food, civilize them. They came out of those caves and hills like monsters, preyed upon us. We didn't know he had that capability, that level of killing in him. He just killed innocent people. He's still doing it today. When he dropped that bomb on Hiroshima, killing children, women, just blowing up everybody. He don't play fair. And then make it seem like you done something wrong. So we're trapped in his mindset. Now, our little gangsters think that's the only way to be. They grew up watching Scarface and James Cagney and Edward G. Robinson, Bogey. And then those cowboys were gangsters. Billy the Kid and Jesse James. And every time you see a Western or whatever, the cattlemen, they want to start range wars. I mean, there's been so many wars since they came out them hillsides of Europe. Every 10 years, or and it'd be 3 or 4 of them going on at the same time. And he's trying to dominate the whole planet. So we want you to peep game when you see it, because he done studied us and he know how we think. And every day on the radio, we still talking about Donald Trump, Bishop Wayne T. We need to be planning a strategy to see how we gonna survive his onslaught, because he planned on coming on and